So today's episode of Udne ki Aasha brought emotional confrontations, family tension and a major breakthrough for Saili and Sachin as they finally found someone willing to expose Roshni's truth. The episode begins with Saili and Sachin taking an important step in their mission against Roshni. Determined to expose her lies, they visit Sultan and request him to testify against her. Both explain that Roshni's manipulation has already destroyed several lives and that his testimony could finally reveal the truth in front of everyone. Sachin honestly tells Sultan that if he speaks openly, Roshni will finally lose her control over Tejas and the family. But Sultan looks nervous. He fears that if he gets involved publicly, his own name may also get dragged into controversy. The possibility of becoming part of a legal battle scares him deeply. Seeing his hesitation, Siley changes her approach. Instead of forcing him, she emotionally reminds him that silence only helps wrong people continue hurting innocent lives. According to her, truth may be difficult, but it is the only path towards justice. Slowly, Sultan begins getting affected by their words. After a long emotional conversation, he finally agrees to support them and testify against Roshni. The moment becomes a huge relief for Saili and Sachin, and the situation improves further when Shikha also decides to stand beside them. She admits enough damage has already been done and says Roshni's reality must finally come out. With Sultan and Shikha now supporting them, Saili and Sachin finally feel hopeful again. Meanwhile, another emotional storm unfolds at Ria's restaurant. Sachin arrives there to discuss his future role and salary. Although he wants to speak professionally, he feels uncomfortable bringing up money matters because he fears misunderstanding between him and Ria. But Ria immediately reassures him warmly. She reminds Akash that the restaurant was never meant to belong to only one person. According to her, they are equal partners building their future together. Ria officially appoints Akash as the chef and encourages him to trust himself fully. For a brief moment, Akash finally feels appreciated and peaceful. Unfortunately, that peace does not last long. Neetu once again traps him emotionally. She suddenly calls Akash and threatens to consume extra medicine if he refuses to meet her at the hospital immediately. Terrified that something terrible may happen, Akash rushes there without wasting time. But after reaching the hospital, he discovers the shocking truth. Neetu was never in danger. The entire drama was staged only to force him into meeting her. Akash becomes frustrated after realizing he has been manipulated once again, but Neetu continues her emotional blackmail. She openly warns him that if he keeps avoiding her, she will hold both him and Ria responsible for her death and destroy their public reputation completely. The threat leaves Akash emotionally trapped and helpless. Back at home, another problem shocks the family. Saili and Sachin reveal that Arun has finally finalized his demand and now wants 5 lakh rupees. The massive amount leaves everyone stunned, but instead of supporting Saili, Renuka once again starts blaming her for every problem happening inside the family. She calls Saili unlucky and accuses her of bringing misfortune into the house ever since her arrival. The harsh words deeply hurt Saili. Still, she silently chooses peace over arguments. Elsewhere, Mandira continues poisoning Renuka's mind against Saili and Sachin. But this time, Shakuntala finally loses patience. She directly confronts Mandira and scolds her for constantly spreading hate and creating unnecessary bitterness inside the family. As the day comes to an end, Saili and Sachin focus on their biggest challenge now, arranging 5 lakh rupees somehow before time runs out. Despite the pressure and emotional attacks coming from every direction, neither of them gives up hope. They promise each other that they will save Anish no matter how difficult the journey becomes. The episode ends emotionally with uncertainty hanging over everyone's future. Precap: Saili and Sachin desperately search for ways to arrange 5 lakh rupees while Roshni slowly starts sensing that something suspicious is happening around her. As the pressure increases, her secrets may finally be close to getting exposed. Today's episode beautifully balanced emotional struggles, family conflicts, manipulation, and hope while pushing the Roshni storyline towards a major turning point. Thank you for watching. Bye.